Well, I'm live, just waiting for people to come in. Hello, number one, how are you? Hope you're doing great tonight. Are you one of my best friends? I know, have to start really all over to get... I almost didn't come live tonight. Stop it! Just see who all comes in. I'll give it 10 minutes. Hello, 1 and 2. Glad you're here. We're gonna read stories tonight. Let's see. I'm gonna read one of them out of my Erie County ones, where I live. Let me see which one I want. Oh, I don't know where my other book is. Let's see. What is 18? I'm picking out stories right now. I ain't gonna read it. Let me see if I can find my other one. I ain't gonna find nothing back there. You two, stop it! I gotta clean them back here. I just got things thrown in here right now. I get stuff in. No, he left. Yeah, I'm getting some prizes around so we can have a drawing. Oh, the book I want I can't find, never. Okay, we'll do that later. Well, hello. Thanks for the thumbs up. I think you already got thumbs down already. Yeah, I want the second part of this book. Which one I want out of here then? $63. That ain't what I wanted. $60. Yeah, I want to read this story to you guys. Because I'm going to write down the name of the title so I don't accidentally do it over again. I gotta get this out too. Okay. Find my envelopes. Put that in. Okay, okay, I want to read that one. Let's go back in the contents and hello. I'm looking for stories to read right now. Well, I'm just waiting for people. Come on in. Come on in, chat. If you're blocked, I'm sorry. I didn't want to block anybody, but people are getting out of hand. I think I have 2 people blocked, maybe 3. Till people can... Oh, I want to read this one here too. Okay, now I got my stories picked out. Okay, what cards do you think we should read? Okay. Just getting stuff set up. Yeah. These are short stories. Scary stories. Mostly scary stories. I read out of this one once. No, just gotta wait for people to get in here. Hello? I'm here all by myself. I bet 2 people that I got blocked are laughing their asses off because nobody's coming into my stream. But you know what? I don't care. They can laugh all they want. She only got 4 and look at me, I got 13. I think I'm going to have my daughter, JP, come up and help me with this room. Help me. She likes to paint, so I'll let her paint. That's another thing I want from you guys. What color should I paint this room? I'm thinking gray. But let me know what you think. Come on, people. I'm here. Please. Oh, wow. I can just wait for people. I can figure out what cards we're going to do, too. Let's see. What do I got behind me? I killed myself getting over all that, but... Oh, let's just wait and see who wants to come in. I'll wait for a while yet. Yeah, when they get in here, see what we can do. If anybody's there, share me out, please. Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. I got some stories set aside here. And I got some cards here. And if we want, we can do a pendulum, too. So, if you don't mind, will you share my channel out so we can get some people in here? Well, if nobody's here, I'm going to still read the stories. And you guys can just go back and listen to them. Well, I'm going to start with, it's called Shep. The story of Shep, the graveyard dog, is not a tale of the supernatural. However, I include it here because of its significance in the local lore of Western Erie County. For more than a century, the statue of Shep presides over the northeast section of the Girard Cemetery. Girard is a town filled with reminders of the past, from the Civil War monument that bisects Main Street to the cast iron deer, lions, and cannons that adorn the town square. Remnants of Girard's rich history, are everywhere. None of these landmarks, though, have held more fascination for Girardites more than years than the statue of Shep. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nearly every town, nearly everyone in town has a story about the dog who inspired the statue. The most popular legend is that Shep had refused to eat after the death of his master and was eventually buried in the plot alongside him. However, believed the dog was put to sleep, I can't pronounce the word, put to sleep at his master's request upon his death. Again, so they could be buried together. The actual story, however, is considerably less romantic and unfortunate. Shep was poisoned several years after his master's death in 1881 and was buried on the family's property in nearby Miles Grove, now Lake City, Pennsylvania. Mrs. H. C. Davis, widow of the dog's owner, commissioned the statue of Shep in 1889. A photograph was used to sculpt the cast zinc figure of a life-size Shep, sitting in a captain's chair, tail curled around his feet. The sculpture was placed in Girard Cemetery to mark the Davis family plot, and there it remained, sparking the imagination of generations of townspeople for more than 100 years. Then on September 30th, 1993, Shep suddenly disappeared from his post. The victim of an apparent theft, the Girard community was stunned and angered by the news. Many felt it as a personal loss, a part of Girard's collective memory and heritage now vanished. The statue was the one everyone looked for when they drove past the cemetery, said Donna All, Girard mayor at the time. It's been there ever since I can remember. It was near my family plot, and it was the thing to show off to visitors when we were kids. A reward fund was quickly organized. Flyers bearing the photograph of the statue were distributed nationwide, and the local police began an extensive investigation into the theft. Despite these efforts, years went by without a solid lead in the case, and Girard's citizens became less and less hopeful that the statue would ever be removed. Nearly 4 years to the day since Shep disappeared, Girard police received a phone call from an antique dealer in New Haven, Connecticut. The dealer had recently purchased a statue that matched the description of Girard's missing Shep. According to the police report, the dealer had seen one of the flyers containing Shep's photograph. And was convinced that the statue he possessed was the same one that had been stolen from Girard Cemetery years before. With the help of information obtained from the dealer, Girard police began the painstaking task of tracing Shep's journey from the date of the theft until it came to the possession of its current owner. The statue had apparently passed through the succession of antique dealers in several states, including Pennsylvania, Ohio, Maine, and Connecticut, at prices ranging from $6,000 up to $20,000, paid by the Connecticut dealer. Unfortunately, the searcher for those responsible for the theft of the dog came to a standstill when it was discovered that one of the early owners of the statue had died in 1995, making further investigation difficult, if not impossible. Although the apprehension of the thieves was unlikely, this hardly mattered to the jubilant Gerardites once the dog was located. Hot dog statue stolen from cemetery is found, screamed the headlines on the local newspaper. The antique dealer had graciously agreed to return the statue, and a number of Girard citizens stood ready to foot the $800 bill to have Shep returned home. Amid the excitement of Shep's return, however, a new problem arose. Once the statue was returned to the cemetery, how could it be protected from another theft? A number of suggestions were considered by the community as well as by the family of H.C. Davis, rightful owners of the dog. A replica of the statue could be placed in the cemetery while the original was housed at a local museum, or a monument company offered to affix the statue to a cement base, making it more difficult to remove from the cemetery. In the end, the decision was reached that seems to satisfy the major of most involved. The statue was donated to the borough of Girard by Mrs. Davis' descendants, then placed in the lobby of the town hall, just adjacent to the police department. Although some feel that the statue loses a bit of its charm in its current location, most agree that protecting the treasure antique is well worth it. Well, there's that story. I'll take a little break and we'll read another story. Oh, Mason! The book I'm reading from is Ghost of Erie County. Hi, JP. What's up? Hi, Joe. How are you, Joe? Candles. Yeah, I'm reading stories. I just got done reading one. It's called Shep. Next one I'm going to read is called The Axe Murder Hollow. I want to go to this one. It's up by Erie. I don't know which story. After that one I'm going to read. I'm going to read a trucker ghost story. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Do you? True hasn't had her kitten yet. It's going to be, I think, another 2, maybe 3 weeks. But she doesn't want anybody by her. JP, did you ever figure out that name of that cemetery you went by? Because I can't find it. Do you know where the Amish cemetery in Sparty is? Hmm. Why not? All I know is right out next to a road. Oh, you're making candles? Dragon's blood? How much are your candles? George! Hi! How is Texas? Oh, smelly. Oh, Sammy, I want a candle. Okay. Oh, you are? What Western you watching? What are you doing? Oh, I gotta clean this room up. Yep. Hot, hot, hot. Well, we had rain today. Oh, Gunsmoke. Yeah, it's a good show. Aw, candles. Aw. I can't blow them ones out. Too far. They're not candles, really. You know what I mean. Red, I hope you all shared me out. I have all the seasons of Hogan's Heroes. The whole season. All the seasons. I have all the seasons of Little House on the Prairie. I have all the seasons of Everyone Loves Raymond. All the Spartacus seasons. All MASH. We got all of Combat. We got a lot of movies. And I'm collecting Stephen King movies. I wish I knew how to make candles. It sounds like fun. You know what a scent would really smell good? Green apple. Okay. Alright. I'll have to get a hold of you somehow. Yeah, I think we get... Do we? Oh, we have the movies that do that, but I don't got all the seasons. I don't think. I got all the NCIS. All of them. I gotta get this 18, 17, or 18. Right now I'm burning wax candles in my waxer thing over here that I got for Mother's Day. Is apple odor or something like that. That's what I did my little wax thing. Me? I'm not funny. You're funny, George. I'm trying. My doctor told me I have to lose weight. Yes, hot apple pie, yes. You're a mechanic? Oh, wow. The game show I like. What? I lost you. I lost you, George. Oh, the match game? Yep. I, I'll fix my own car, Mason. YouTube. Okay. This next story I'm going to read, I want to go there. Yeah, he's been around. He's been streaming. That's not live streaming, but he's been doing little streams, to so everybody can watch. Cause he got a puppy dog. He got a baby little German Shepherd puppy. Her name's Wolfie, Miss Wolfie, and she's comical. She is comical. But he does have some videos out on her. They're really cute. She is adorable. Okay, next story is called Axe Murder Hollow. If you happen to be driving through Erie County on Halloween night, be careful to avoid turning down Thomas Road in Mill Creek Township. Yep. Yep, he is. He's doing a great job, too. This rural stretch of road, which is nearly deserted at any other time of the year, is jammed with traffic on Halloween. Cars line both sides of the road as thrill seekers search the wooded area known as Axe Hollow Road. Axe Murder Hollow. And anxious for a glimpse of the ghostly killer said to haunt the forest just off Thomas Road for at least 60 years. Several versions of this local legend have been passed down over the years. The most common account involves a farmer who lived with his wife and children in an old house on the hill overlooking the hollow. One night, overcome with rage after discovering that his wife had been unfaithful, the jealous farmer chased his wife and children down the hill and through the hollow, eventually killing and dismembering the entire family with his axe. The farmer was never seen again, but his axe-wielding ghost is said to wander the hollow at night, endless searching for his final victim, his wife's lover. Specters of the man's wife and children have also been spotted conducting their own search of the hollow in an attempt to retrieve their missing body parts. Hi, Eli! Okay, let me start this one over again. An alternate version of the tale has to do with a band of gypsies. This is another version. Who was traveling through Mill Creek Township when they decided to camp in the hollow for the night. During the fateful night, the leader of the clan learned that his wife had been cheating on him. Reportedly, the man immediately cut off his wife's head with an axe. Located on the corner of Thomas and Sertanian roads. I know I pronounced that wrong. Despite the persistence retelling of the Axe Murder Hollow legend, no actual proof has ever been documented to substantiate these stories. No disembodied heads have been discovered in the area, and the farmhouse on the hill is no longer there. Still, many insist there is something strange about the woods along Thomas Road. A set of stone steps leading from the former house on the hill are said to be blood-stained even to this day. And if you dare to walk the path through the dense wooded hollow, some say you will notice the one side of the path is alive with flowers and chirping birds, but the other side, the site associated with the murders, is eerily quiet and devoid of wildlife. Over the years, the story of the Axe Murder Hollow has grown to include another tale of the urban legend variety. Young people who have used the hollow as a favorite parking spot gives this warning to their friends. Whatever you do, make sure you don't stop on the third bridge over the hollow. The road has passed through the area, does indeed contain 3 bridges. As the story goes, no harm will befall you on the first 2, but if your car should stall on the 3rd bridge, you will never return from Axe Murder Hollow. Whoa. Now see, we have a folklore legend not far from me. It's in Warren County though. It's called Tamarack Swamp. I was told by some people that 2 buses tried to pass each other on the middle bridge, on the 2nd bridge, while the buses wrecked. They couldn't pass each other. And some kids or a little girl or some kids lost their life in that accident. And the bus driver couldn't handle it. And the third day from the accident, he hung himself from the 2nd bridge. His name was George. What's that, George? Gibberish? That gibberish? You like that, huh, Mason? He's being good. He's down here right next to me. This next one's gonna be out of my The Army of Civil War, Phantom Army of Civil War, and other Southern ghost stories. We're going to take a break in about the middle of it, maybe 2 breaks. Let's just chat for a while. Boy, people came in. I didn't even see people come in. The one I want to tell you is another book. I gotta find that book. Right, find Mommy's other book. Nothing, bored. Been pretty much bored. Been working? Found some lights. I don't need to be down there on my hanging on my feet. Corel, hello, how are you? What's up? The walls, the ceiling, me. How you doing, Corel? What have you been up to, JP? No, I'm just reading stories. Why? That's good. Oh, you do? Wow, yep. We have satellites like that too. Wow. You already deco out, huh? 2 more weeks. What do you mean? Oh, school starts. Alright, thank you. Hey, I got a book here too about Ireland. Somewhere. Let's see. Oh, Scottish. Yeah. Scottish ghost stories. Not here. Like JP says, 2 more weeks. What's OB? Oh, okay. I got it. I know a lot of schools. You see that school in, I want to say New Mexico. First day they had a shooting, and a kid came in today with a gun. His dad noticed his gun was missing. He went to the school, and the boy already shot this kid that was bullying another boy. Yep. The bullying gets everybody. Those bullies don't know how much it hurts people. Not today. He only shot 1 kid. I think he shot 1 and injured another. Yesterday, I don't know how many got hurt. I know the bully got shot. Wow. It's gonna keep spiking because nobody cares. Nobody wants to wear their masks. Wear your masks. Oh, he ain't gonna get fined. He's gonna get jail time. He's only 13 years old. Prison. Yep. I seen it on I got those. I get those I subscribe to a channel called Newsbreak. It came over that. I read it. Did you ever find that girl yet in Warren? If he's charged, well, they'll put him in uh, a juvie home till he can go to a prison. When he's 18, then they'll transfer him to prison. Yep, they're getting younger. Oh, 21? Okay. Next story. Anybody ready for the next story? Oh, they did? Not alive or live? Um, we'll read this one. Out of the trucker ghost stories. We'll read this next one. George will like it. Everybody ready? Demon in Texas. Well, I was in... Wait a minute, I get my fingers right. Well, I was in this place in Texas, off of this road that was said to be an Indian burial ground. They had mulch after the hurricane. Hurricane Ike. I gotta put it closer. They had, wait a minute. They had mulch and stuff on that piece of land, on that property. Lots of it. The subcontractors called me to have it hauled away. So I called up a couple guys I've been working with, and we ran that site for a good 2 weeks. And as I was completing the job, I stayed on the site because we didn't have anywhere else to go, and we didn't have a job. We weren't welcome on the work site, so me and a friend of mine stayed on that property. And then at night we would sleep in our trucks. So this one night we were sleeping there, and it was very, very cold. A little snow was on the ground. So I remember about like 8 p.m. we went to bed early. I was laying down with my head somewhat by the window. I had a 1995 Freightliner SLD. It's a flat top, and there's a single bed. So I was in bed laying down, and I heard a commotion outside the truck. I'm saying to myself, what's all that commotion? The wind was just howling and going on like crazy. I felt my truck shake like it wanted to turn over. It was like the wind was blowing something like 16 miles an hour. All of a sudden, the wind just picked up and just started acting crazy. Anyway, I heard a commotion again outside, like folks talking, and I'm wondering to myself, who on earth is over there? Who on earth is over here making noises at my head? I'm thinking out loud, and I'm saying, it's just me and my buddy over here in the truck, and I'm hearing the noise of talking, the wind blowing hard, while I'm saying, man, this is just crazy. I felt like hold on, do you need anything, Don? TV's off. I just gotta go check on him. You okay?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah.
I just heard TV go off.
That's because it was the last episode on that.
I would have changed it for you.
Alright, I'm on.
Okay. Okay, he's okay. Okay, here we go. Continue. I felt like a hand came through the window, through the side window, which is the window to the back of the truck. A little breathing window. I felt a hand touch me on the head. I started throwing my elbow to trying to hit the hand. I'm trying to shove the hand from off my head, and the touch went away. Then I heard the wind pick up some more, and then I heard somebody trying my door. My door was locked. So when I heard the person trying my door, I didn't say anything because the truck was fully locked. I didn't worry about anyone coming in on me. I had the windows wound up and the door locked. I had a plastic bag on my brake lever, and I heard like the wind coming inside my truck now. I mean, I hear the wind just howling inside my truck. And it was just making a lot of horrible noise. Picking up the plastic bag and tearing it at everything I have. And I'm saying, Lord, what is going on? You know what I'm saying. My back was turned to the steering end of the truck. The front of the truck, I had my back turned. I was lying in the back of the truck, and I felt a pressure come and lay on top of me, trying to pin me down on the bed. I'm crying out for the Lord, and I'm saying, Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, have mercy. The blood of Jesus is upon you. I'm crying out, and I'm saying it real loud. I could hardly hear myself talking because it felt like my tongue was so heavy that I couldn't get the words out. But I was still saying it in my head. And I'm trying to speak, and I couldn't speak, but I'm saying it in my mind. I'm saying, the blood of Jesus is against you. Until I felt it lift off of me, all I saw was my curtains thrown back, and I heard it go through the door, twist, as a knife was chopping something. It went straight through my door. I turned my lights on, and I got the Bible, and I started to read and pray to the Lord. My friend who was next door to me in his truck heard nothing. And he said he got up and saw my lights turned on and asked himself what I was doing up at 3 o'clock in the morning. He didn't hear me screaming. He didn't hear anything. There's a house down here in Missouri City, Texas. A friend of mine owns it. So he asked us to stay there. I parked my truck outside and I slept in my truck. When I came down Friday, I stayed from Friday till today. I didn't go in the house and sleep because the house is terrible. But I slept in my truck. I heard demons coming to my truck, but they couldn't come in. I bought the Passion of the Christ tape, and I played it in my truck loud. And when it went off, I heard a demonic force coming toward the truck and pulling on my door. It was the same wind blowing. It happened this weekend, and I felt the presence come into the truck, but it couldn't come into the cab where I was. And I just got up, turned the DVD, let it play, and it was peaceful again. And I went to sleep. George Stern Sr. That one was a... Oh, where's everybody go? Mason always stays with me. Oh, but everybody else left. I see you, George. I see you. Dave hasn't come in yet, huh? I don't know about that guy. We're going to read one out of the Civil War one, too. The one out of the one we're going to read, I think it happened in Alabama. Yeah, Alabama. It's called If Ghosts Could Kill. I know, I'm just starting off. I got to get used to reading. There's some words I can't say. Yeah, some of these are true stories. Yep. Yep, some of them are true stories. Yeah, these are true reports. Yeah. Oh, what happened to everyone? Nobody wanted to stay, huh? Oh well. As long as you guys enjoy it. Guess you two are enjoying it. Or do a spirit box and then read the story. Oh, really? Thank you, Mason. Read the story? Okay. This is a long one, so I'm gonna probably have to take a break. We'll go get some coffee or some milk or some juice. Okay? Okay. Who's all ready? If a Ghost Could Kill by Glenn L. Taylor, April 1989. Spooks was no good natured haunt. His stunts seemed designed to expose victims so deadly danger. Okay, here we go. Can't read like that. Smith Lake in northern Alabama occupied a large portion of Coleman, Walker, and Winston counties. The lake was developed by the Alabama Power Company in the 1950s to generate electricity for northern Alabama. After completion of the lake about 1960, the power company stocked it with game fish in order to attract sportsmen and start selling waterfront property. The lake consists of some 500 miles of shoreline in the middle of beautiful timber country, a perfect setting for everybody fishing cabins. My half-sister Katie and her husband Lonnie purchased a lot near Big Bridge Marina in the early 60s and started building a two-story cabin. For Katie, who was in her mid-30s, and Lonnie about 40, the cabin became a every weekend retreat. Both liked fishing, and not having any children, they were free to do pretty much as they pleased. Only one floor of the cabin was erected at this time, with plans to complete the upper level in the near future. When they were not fishing, Katie worked around the cabin, planting flowers and shrubbery. Katie had always loved pretty flowers as much as Lonnie loved fishing, which she could do day and night. Before long, the lakeside cottage began to look like a miniature cypress garden, which Katie used to visit occasionally. Soon Katie found herself spending more time alone at the cabin with her beautification project and less time fishing with Lonnie. It was then she noticed strange things going on around the place. Something while she was working on her flower bed with no one around. Someone or something would touch her. The touchings weren't regular or predictable, but they were frequently and they drove Katie crazy. She'd be touched on the neck, arm, or leg, and she couldn't figure out what was causing it. Katie did not believe in ghosts and had always been a fair, level-headed person. Nevertheless, The touching incident continued. For some reason, Katie was the only person who experienced the phenomenon. I remember when I was about 9 years old, she would talk about things touching her, and Lonnie would laugh and say her imagination was playing tricks on her. Because she spent too much time in the cabin alone, he told her to pay no attention to it. This was easy advice for Lonnie, but Katie was becoming unnerved by the strangeness of the whole thing and wasn't willing to believe her mind was playing tricks on her. It was a it was about then it was about then that Katie saw the stranger for the first time. She was in bed when Lonnie left the cabin about 4 in the morning so he can go fishing at daybreak. Katie woke from her sound sleep to find someone standing at her foot of the bed. She could see his figure illuminating by the pale light coming through the bay window. He wore a black cloak and hat, such as the Puritans wear in pictures. He had a narrow face, a sharp chin, and a deep-set dark eyes. Katie rolled over in her bed to look at the figure again, but he was gone. The incident really gave her the creeps. She couldn't understand why the man would be standing over the bed watching her sleep. She later told the story of the stranger visitor to Lonnie and other family members. They responded with loud laughter and remarks about having her put away. Naturally, they were joking, but I have never seen a ghost, and I've never been touched unexplainable either. So the stories Katie told made me laugh along with everyone else. After the incident with the stranger, Katie began to dread being in the cabin alone, so she started keeping someone with her. I have a nephew, Terry, by a half-sister. Terry and I are the same age, and we became regular visitors to the cabin. It was a fair trade-off. Terry and I went fishing and swimming and acted as Katie's bodyguards when needed. During the day, it didn't matter where we went or what we did, but come nightfall, we had to be there with her to keep her ghost away, so she said. Before long, the second floor of the cabin was completed, and we made a transition upstairs. Even after the move upstairs, strange things continued to happen. Once when I was 12 years old, I was sleeping in the living room on a fold-out sofa. At that age, and with all the reports of weird events, I was afraid to stay in the back bedroom alone. Katie was awakened that morning by the cover of her bed being pulled off her from the foot end. Since Katie knew she and I were the only people in the cabin, she thought I was playing tricks on her. When the covers was almost pulled off the bed, she grabbed it and called out my name. When I didn't answer, she sat up on the bed to see who was pulling on the covers. No one was there. Free from where she was sitting on the bed, she had a view of the living room and saw that I was still asleep on the sofa. The touching continued with a move to the upper floor of the cabin. One morning in the same room where the cover pulling incident took place, Katie was sleeping without covers and awoke to the sensation that someone was rubbing her leg. Katie being honest as she is, continued to tell us about the little encounters as they occur. As as it was, no one but Katie had been touched or seen anything unusual. So it was getting hard to believe her stories without some real evidence to support them. I remember that once Katie woke up in the middle of the night and saw a woman dressed in a pink negligee standing in the doorway which separated the hall and living room. The lady had yellow blonde hair and stood about 5 feet 6 inches tall, as Katie recalled, but the description didn't fit anyone in the cabin at the particular time. Unfortunately, no one but Katie saw the blonde lady. As usual, it was also Katie who saw these strange visitors, as if they were trying to remain invisible to everyone else. Even with the strange happenings going on, nobody seemed to be in any danger. And sometimes Katie would even laugh when telling her stories. Unfortunately, the phenomena didn't stay harmless. A set of steps separating the upper yard from the lower, which had a chain link fence around it. One day, Katie was working around the cabin and started walking down the steps to the lower yard. As she explained it, about halfway down, something grabbed her ankle, and as she struggled to free herself, she fell all the way down to the bottom of the steps and sustained a broken leg. Fortunately, another adult was there beside us kids, so she was immediately taken to the hospital and a cast was put on her leg from the knee down. As time went on, it became more evident that something was present in and around the cabin, and that Katie's mind was not playing tricks on her. Another sister of mine, Sarah, had a frightening experience with Katie's ghost friend in the basement of the cabin. Sarah and her husband Billy and Katie were going up the stairs when something grabbed Sarah's ankle. She knew Billy was behind her, so she stopped and demanded Billy to let go of her leg. Billy replied, "I'm not holding your leg." As she looked around, her ankle was released and she saw Billy standing where he could have could couldn't have reached her. She realized that whatever her whatever had grabbed her leg, it wasn't Billy, and she was horrified at the thought that the ghost may have threatened her. Sarah, about 40 at the time, became the second person to have direct contact with a strange presence to which we started referring as spook. As Sarah experienced the touching stopped, and the cabin remained quiet for a long time. A few years later, Katie was planting flowers on a hillside in front of the cabin. Terry was helping her, as he often did. Suddenly she fell. This time she sustained a broken arm and said that she was pushed by someone. Although no one had been seen, she was taken to the hospital again and the cast was put on her arm. The strange happenings continued throughout the years, but it wasn't until I was 16 that I had an encounter with spook. One fall evening, Katie and I were watching television in the living room. We were alone in the cabin that night. Lonnie was fishing, and Katie wanted me to stay with her since it was late. In the middle of a program, I got up to fix a snack And when I returned to my seat, Katie turned to me and says, Glenn, you left the cabinet door open. I looked into the kitchen, and sure enough, the cabinet door was standing wide open. I replied, I closed it when I finished eating, and we continued watching the movie. A couple of minutes later, we heard a loud noise in the kitchen. We turned around in our chairs and saw the cabinet door was shut. Someone, spook apparently, had slammed the door. It was cold outside, so all the doors and windows in the cabin were closed. Therefore, the cupboard door could not have been shut by a draft. Katie and I looked on. Katie and I looked at each other. Katie said, "See what I mean? I guess now you'll believe me." Which was the understatement of the year. At that time, I truly began to believe, no doubt about it. I sat in my chair with chill bumps all over my body. Then Lonnie came in from fishing. We told him about the cabinet door closing by itself. But as usual, he just laughed. I became the third person to have personal contact with Spook, and another one to be laughed at, along with Katie and Sarah. About a year later, in October 1974, a man who lived in the cabin next to ours was missing for 4 days. Lonnie and I found him floating in the lake under his boat dock. The death was ruled accidental by the authorities since there was no evidence of foul play. The man had been fishing on the night of the accident. When his sister returned to join him in the cabin, she found the door open and all the lights on in the cabin and boathouse. There was no real evidence that Spook had anything to do with the man's death, but the police officer's theory of what he suspect had happened made me think of Spook. The officer said the man was apparently tripped or caught his foot on something and fell into the lake. From what I could see, there are nothing on the pier over which the man could have tripped or caught his foot on. But I thought of Katie's broken leg and arm, of Sarah's ankle being grabbed on the basement stairs, and the cabinet door closing it by itself. The man could have been tripped, but I don't believe it was an object. The dead man had been about 45 years old, and his sister said he wasn't a good swimmer. The shoreline was only a few feet away from the pier. I have my suspicions as to why the man couldn't swim to safety. Shortly after the man's death, I enlisted into the army and moved away. I had no more encounters with Spook after that, but occasionally when I hear someone say ghosts can't hurt you, they only make you hurt yourself, and I am inclined to tell them about Spook and the man who died when he was tripped over something that wasn't there. There. Is anybody here? Hey, come anytime. Dave missed it again. But he watches it when... All right, George. Thank you for stopping in. Thanks for being here for me. Going to your daughter's? That's good. Anytime. All right. Good night. Hello, everyone. I'm getting ready for next time I read stories. Yeah, we're going to read this one. Oh, I'm just looking. Hey. Who's here with me? I wonder who's all on. Anybody else know? I'll wait for somebody to come in. I might read secrets. Hi, Joe. How are you doing? I'm getting ready for tomorrow night. But the candles came out nice. I'll read a few out of this one next time. Let's check this book out. Hello. Oh, thank you. I can't smell them. I want to do card readings. Do you want a card reading, Joe? I can do you a card reading if you want one. The general. It is midnight. Well, 12:04 here. Hi, Lou Red. Oh yeah. You want a card reading, Lou Red? Okay, let's see which ones. The ones I got, the cards I got in front of me are Housewife Tarot, Shamanic Power Animals, Manifesting Your Mastery, The Power of Love, thank you, and Magical Messages from the Fairies. Oh, whatever you want. I let you guys pick. Pick the cards you want. Tomorrow night I'm going to pick the decks I'm going to do, but tonight, plus I got more cards back there. 2:00 in the afternoon. Wow. Oh, okay, I'll pick you one. The fairies? Okay, the animals. Okay, I like doing animal cards. I got dog ones, I got cat ones. Okay, I got them out. I've been reading stories. You might want to go back and listen to them. I am too. I hate when people... Well, somebody just found a dog where I live, on the outskirts of our town, tied up to a tree, chained up to a tree, and a red blanket there. You were lurking. Ooh. Oh, were you going on vacation? I can't afford one. Yeah. It's starting to show up around here. Ocean City, Florida, right? Yeah, has to be Florida. I think. Okay. How many cards are in this deck? Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 44. Oh, Maryland? Ooh, they far. I'm in Pennsylvania. Yeah. My kitty's gonna have kittens. Krook, the calico, she's gonna have kittens again. 27. $27. You got the beaver. That's our school mascot. The beaver. It's our school mascot. Corey Beavers, yes. Page 14. Okay, the beaver for Little Red. Oh, I want to go to Gettysburg. I've been wanting to go there so bad. Well, I gotta find out how much it costs to go in and to walk around. Okay, beaver for Little Red. When beaver enters your life, it is to remind you about the importance of working as a team. You are being asked to pause and take stock. When life is busy and you are caught up in the daily grind, you can sometimes find yourself putting your social life on the back burner. Beavers ask you to take time out from the day-to-day hustle and bustle to reconnect with your family and friends. Beaver understands that working together as a group can benefit everyone, and is here to show you that this is the time to connect with others. Beavers allows you to see the individual gift of the people around you. This is a good time to spend with others, and you do things as a group rather than alone. You will gain a lot from other people right now. Those around you have so much to share, and this is the time for you to allow yourself to receive things from others. Beavers are master builders and can create great things with beaver medicine around you. You can connect with your dreams and think about what you want to build in your life. This is the time of laying foundation and building a new thing in your life. By working with beaver medicine, you can manifest new wishes and dreams and see solid results. Beaver is here to support your vision and ask you to work with others to create the life you want. That's a good card. When I get more people in here, I'm thinking about painting this room here gray. What do you guys think? My daughter wanted to paint it a real light colored purple. I'm not really a purple person. Everybody says I look good in purple, but I'm not a purple person. Well, I'm going to hang shelves up here and get all my dolls. I'm going to make my own doll stands. I went online to see how much they are. I can't. I can't do it. When I get my gray and teal, that would be pretty, but maybe you can come and help me, Little Red. You still here, Joe? Joe! Is my Joe here? She gives me hearts every time she comes in. That's her favorite thing, hearts. When my count gets back up, I'm gonna have a drawing. But I gotta think. I already got first prize already for everybody, but yeah. We rented this one apartment building, and whoever was in that room had the moon, the stars, and everything up on glow in the dark. I don't know where everybody went. Everybody flew off. Oh. Gray and white. Okay, gray and white, gray and teal. Okay, I wrote those down. I was thinking gray, but I didn't know what another color to trim it in. Hmm. I also seen this one place. They took sandwich bags, those little brown bags you take back and forth to school. Hi, Dave. You'll have to go back to the beginning. We had story time tonight. But you're here. I can read you a story. How's Wolfie? George was asking about you, too. Hi, Wolfie. Oh. You're welcome, Little Red. Well, you have fun on vacation. You enjoy yourself. Yeah. Yeah, Fred better stay away, huh? I really appreciate you stopping in. You have fun. Maybe next year we can probably, if I save up my pennies and stuff, meet you somewhere. Like, what state are you in now? Fred Flintstone, huh? What was that? Ventusky? Okay. Uh, I'm in Pennsylvania too. I'm in Corey. I'm up by Erie. You know when it comes down like this, then an L shape with New York. I'm about on the point at the L. I'm 7 miles from the stand. Okay. I'm gonna break that down. I have to watch that. You had a drink? No. More over by toward Lake Erie. I'm a mile from Erie. Egypt? We will, Joe. Thank you for staying. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for all the hearts and your company. Who? Mine? Boring. Tomorrow is going to be busy. See, I want to clean tomorrow. Plus, I want to color my hair. Joe's making candles. I want to get some. Everybody's here, then everybody ran away. They must not like me reading stories. Oh, my arm hurts. What, upstairs deck you're talking about? If you can do it, do it. Almost done. That's good, Dave. That's good. We're picking a color for this room. So the colors I got so far, gray and teal, gray and white. I need to get some orange lights. I don't care what color. I'll be picking them later. But I was thinking gray, but my daughter has her way. Be pastel purple, light blue. Okay. You like blue. I see this. Blue and what? Two colors. So you want this room painted blue and light green. That ain't bad. I just go down to Walmart and see what they got. I was thinking gray and orange, but I don't know. I know it should be happy colors, but no. I'm not a purple person. I am not a purple person. Okay. What time is it where you are at, Dave? You an hour behind me? Gray is weird. It's not a good feeling. Well, I'm painting my kitchen gray. I think. Either gray or orange. Like a pastel orange. And the one bathroom's the pastel green. And the other one I haven't decided yet. Yeah. Black. And I guess a two-sided tape too. Right, Red? We had, let's see, I had a total of 7 people tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're an hour behind me. No, 2 hours. Well, 2 hours. I was reading something. Mm, one of your bedrooms? Yeah. I gotta get me another bag of dirt. I am gonna put my. I gotta find that first. Or do that. Where's my white cards? Just wait a minute, Dave. I'll be right with you. Oh, I got it right in your thing yet, but Wolfie has to take a bite out of you. I was watching you guys today. I didn't get to let you know. Oh my gosh. Hi, mascot. Hi, guys. How are you? Is this your first time here? How are you? He is? Okay. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I read stories today. You might want to go back and listen to them. I read them from my I read one story from my Trucker Ghost Stories, and the True Tales of Haunted Highways, Weird Encounters, and Legends of the Road. I read a story from this one today. I read a story from the Phantom Army of the Civil War and more Southern ghost stories. You'll have to go back and listen to them. And I live in Erie County, Pennsylvania. So I got a book here, Erie County Ghost Stories. I got to find my other one. I don't know where it is. But I read 2 stories out of this one today. And I already got the stories already picked out for tomorrow. So, and tomorrow we're going to do a spirit box too. Stories in spirit box. Oh, is it good? I need it. I've been off for a while. I'm trying to come back. I'll be streaming Monday through Fridays. Weekends are off. That's mine and his time. Weekends. Why? What you do now? No, she's a puppy, not that. She might know who her mommy and daddy is. I want to hear what I do wrong. What do you do wrong? I was watching your 3 a.m. thing. I got a comment on that yet. I like the little stories about her. Can we see her more when you're outside? Can we see more of her than the grass? That's a lovely yard you got. Looks like I lost some weight. I don't know. I know. I know you got a lot on your mind. I was just being funny. Yeah. Well, how's Alaska? Dave, you know that one finger everybody likes to stick up at each other? Your secret now. Hello? Just put more on. Oh, I was asking Davis, can we see more of her running around in the yard playing? I'll ask him. Whoa! You back, Joe, huh? Oh, you're lurking again, okay. Watch out for those dang, you know what's. Well, two of them won't be getting in. I went in and blocked them. I couldn't. I can't have them come in and do what they're doing to other people. They want to harass other people, they can harass them. Banana! No, they want to pick on people, they can pick on someone else, right? This girl ain't gonna take it. Because I will write stories. Some days she's just not that. Oh, she wants to play. She thinks it's time to go outside and come in and go play. She should be more like Red. He goes out, does what he wants, comes in, jumps up on the bed with Daddy, and lays there. Then I get in my bed. What me and Don are gonna do, we're gonna get wood and plyboard and all that stuff, store it in here, then have somebody come in and help us replace our floors. What happened tonight? All we did is I wrote read stories. And I started reading and everybody left. Even my own daughter left me. Mason left me. Oh no, everybody was nice tonight. No, I blocked some people before they even get into my stream. They're not they're not welcomed. I even unsubscribed from them. You know, 'cause I'm tired of them, those two, keeping this going when it's bullshit. I bet. Hey, country boy, hello. How are you? How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Oh, no. Talking about other people are having trouble with the tube that likes to keep everything going. Yeah, I know. I always put you to sleep. I betcha. I betcha they would. I want to get me a cork board too in here. I want to get me a desk. Go and put this out in the hallway, but I need a desk. I'll tell you in Messenger, okay? Yeah, I will tell you in private chat. Um, Yeah, there are the harsh words, the MF, the F word, the B word, the C word. What was the other one? Can't remember the other one. If anybody says those in my stream, time them out twice. The third time, they're gone. Okay? What are you up to, country boy? Is she? She looks like she's a good dog. And you can see she is full-blooded. I like how their bodies are, the bodies on them. Oh, I got to get some shelves put up. But I want to get some more different wood. The wood I have outside I'm going to use to make me a flower table up there. I broke the legs on my big flower pot. So I'm going to put it on, I'm going to make a small table and put it on the table and screw it down to the table. It looked like a bassinet. I had 3 of them. One broke right on me. I didn't break it. He broke it. Yeah, I think the guy that's mowing my yard needs to do that. My lawnmower has 3 blades underneath it, which got to get some gas and stuff to put in it. I bet anybody says anything like that's nasty. Time them out before you block them. You work on. I got a lawnmower that needs fixed. You start it up, you can mow. When it shuts down, you can't restart it. I turn the key. It's a push mower. I have a key push mower. Right. We're gonna have to start that. Because you're my top mod, so. And the other mods need to know that too. But I'm gonna keep. I know you're gonna stay. George will stay. Because he pops in and out. George, I'm gonna keep George. JP, I'm gonna keep JP. And Joe. But I need one more. Well, Allie will have hers too. I ain't taking that away from Allie. But I gotta have one more. But I want to, they gotta come in too and stay here while my show is streaming. Just like you, George left about 15 minutes before you came on. He left. You know. You know them. The ones that giving everybody problems. Um, California. Oh, let me think. She comes on real late at night. They both do. Huh? We don't black. Oh, we don't block people unless we have to. We'll just keep timing them out. Yeah, that's what I want. People to watch. Stay here, but I don't want them saying those words. Right. Yep, we can do that. That goes along with it. Get it off the stream. I hate it. I hate those words. I hate the S word. Not the S word. The C word, the worst. Right. I don't like to be called the C word. I don't like to be called the B word. When I met Don, when me and Don first started seeing each other, which was 2 weeks after I got married to another guy. Well, anyways, um, started seeing Don, I always called myself a B word, always called myself that word. Him and his dad told me I was not that word. Oh, that one there, I hear it every day here. But when I do get mad, I do say that word. If I'm pissed, I will say that F word. But I won't say the MF word. Are you willing to be a mod, country boy? Come in my stream more often? I know this is like your second or third time here. I was just wondering if you would. If you come in my stream more often, I'll let you be the next mod. I know, you do your house first. Get out of here. Okay. Alright. Where I got red? You want to know where I got red? Right, Dave? I want to hear about Red and where you got him from and what he was like. Okay, got Red from the girl from next door here. He was very well mistreated. We picked him out. Don carried him home and carried him home. I knew he had to be abused because he was a little bit skittish. So I just kept working with him. And I couldn't get a broom near him, a mop near him, sweeper near him, my cane, I couldn't get that near him. He was scared of all that stuff. And if we picked our foot up, like off the ground, he squints right down. Let him show up for a few shows. That's cool. Who's that? You mean Country Boy? Yeah. He's got to show up to see more, then I'll turn him. Because I need moderators. Because I'm getting rid of the rest of them. I'm going to go out and get me some no, it's stupid fly. You don't like me. Get out of here. I think I'm going to have to make me another one. Use these for book stands, bookends. Get another one made of for bookend. This is Mac. I named him. Mac, Mac, Mac. Right, Mac? And in Purdy. This is my date. His whole story, I don't know what you mean. You mean... Well, he's so attached to me, I can't go anywhere without him. If Don stays home and I gotta go town or something, he's gotta go with me. Or if I leave him behind, he whines. But otherwise, yeah, he's a good doggy. If I don't let Crook out, he gets real upset. He's up to date on his shots and everything. But the people there still like to kick their asses. They have... Ozzy died. His daddy died. His mother has cancer. Red's mother has cancer. And they got this dang white and black chihuahua. Of his ears. His ears are really soft. Tomorrow night, Country Boy. Yeah, his face is he's starting to get gray hair. He's going on 11, I think. It's either going on 10 or 11. I have to sit down and think. We lost Pepper over in that trailer. And let me think. We lost Pepper in that trailer. And we got him 2-3 days later from her. So, it's gotta be about 10, 11. And our other dog, Billy Joe, she just passed away here not too long ago. She thinks she had a stroke. I had to take her in and have her put down. I never cried so hard in my life. I'm never doing it again. I wanted to hold her as he was putting her down. Oh God, that's even worse. If I put her up on the table, she just slapped her head around and hit the floor so hard. We kept hearing it up in the kitchen, so went out and I said, "Oh my God!" I laid on that floor for 12, 14 hours before I can get her into the vet. I had to make an appointment. Nope, he doesn't play with toys. Nothing. We tried toys with him and everything. Nope. Once in a while I catch him playing with the cats, but not with toys. We have so many dang dog toys here. I want a greyhound. I want a greyhound dog. Okay, I'll be right back. Almost, no, quite 3 hours. Just went over 2 hours. It's almost 10:30, I think. Almost 11. I'm pretty good street. People are coming in, they're staying. We're there to let Rick sort
Yeah, how you going under now?
me.
Yeah.
Explore with
Oh, we changed it.
explore with country cowgirl. Man, explore with holy cowgirl. I got rid of the hair one.
He's gonna do your tomato or strawberries, or you just gonna leave them later? Either there.
Well, I'm gonna eat one now.
Yeah. Good day, buddy.
Okay. I'm back. The cats, they sit down and he'll be laying there and they'll go lick him, give him a bath, and he just gets up and sniffs them and he starts playing with Pruk. Try to. Ouija, she's got her own attitude. Hello. Welcome. No, I'm thinking about getting another one made. What do you think? A Mac and think it's the pickup coil. We get it started, but I start mowing, I have to shut it off. I let go of the handle. It won't restart. I just think it's a pickup coil. So it's simple. Not pickup coil, but I can't think of the name of it. It's an easy fix. I just gotta get it done. My daughter left her lawnmower here, so I got that push mower there. From Walmart. $4.50. Dave, maybe you could tell me. You seem smart. I'm a pull lock and I'm stupid. That's what I thought. Yeah, I could take the blades off first because I could do it on the grinder too, and then put it on the thing. And we got that a thing to you put the blade on it and balance it. We have one of those. It's an old one, but it works. I had to pull on through night school and I lost it. But I did finish high school. I quit my senior year. Do you guys know why I quit my senior year? Anybody know? Take a guess. That's what Don thinks it is too. I'm just gonna have to get in there and look, see what I could do. It's in the shed. Amish built shed. Yeah. New spark plug should be dirty back. That's an easy fix. Yeah. Don thinks it's what it is, but it's gonna need a new spark plug anyways. What you doing? Well, I got that green bin out, put it in the room, but I still got to move it. She can't be up there And those kittens start crawling around, they're gonna fall down, get hurt. I'm gonna put it on the floor somewhere. And put their food somewhere else. Tomorrow night I might have the cats in here with me. Mine's it's gray. I can't remember what brand it was. I don't know where we got it from. Sears? That's where we got the writer from, Sears. Where did we get it from? A place like Lowe's or something. I don't know. We got it somewhere. I had trouble pulling on them anyways. My neighbor on this side, her lawnmower, she has to put gas in the carburetor to get it started. That's too dangerous. And she has her granddaughter mowing the yard. That lawnmower is so heavy she owns. Yeah. I want to get I've seen them. It's a jack. You could put your, I could jack up the back end of the lawnmower so I can clean under it. But it's so hard to clean under it. Oh. Wolfie needs a kitten. Probably. Now I gotta get her a kitten. That'd be cute. A big German Shepherd and a small kitten. Yeah. Where did you get Wolfie from? Who else is live tonight? Do you know, Dave? I gotta find my grow light. If I can turn it on in here when I'm not in here. Good night, country boy. Thank you for stopping in, okay? Stop in again. All right. See you tomorrow. Well, I had a pretty good stream tonight. And the what? Okay. In here. Oh boy. Really? You didn't get papers for her? Why? Why not? You're not gonna breed her, are you? You gonna get her spayed or neutered? What do they do to the women, girls? See, Red's not. He's not fixed. But he hasn't really been around other dogs either. I watch yours all the time, so don't think I don't, Dave, but I do. I can't get enough of Woofy. Can't get enough of her. That's another thing that's going to have to be done. Mods are going to have to drop links. You know, my links, and if anybody that's gray, drop their links if you find them. We're going to have to do all this stuff. Because we got to get this channel up and rolling. Oh, I don't know. What are you having? I already ate. I had chicken Alfredo. Okay. Must be Dave left me too. Dave, you here? Um, I'll have to get you my PayPal link though. I don't have it posted yet. I got a new one, but I lost my little purse thing that has my clothes in it. Where it's at. I don't think it's in this room, but I got a feeling it is. What's down here? See, I'm using my antique sewing machine. I got everything on it. I want to get a desk. Boy, I lost a lot of wires out of there. Where are the wires at? My daughter, when she went down to Daytona Beach, she brought me back seashells that my grandson. How much are you gonna sell the puppies for? See, I want to get a greyhound because I've really been wanting one for a while. I gotta save up for it. They're way over $1,000. But I really want one. Well, see, Billy Joe, our dog that just passed away here a couple of years ago, her uterus was really hard. They said they had to remove it. So we took Billy and Pepper and had them both fixed. Because Pepper was getting old. She was getting old, so. I'm going to play my drawers. Angela's still the same. Angela's still the same. She's a good person now. J Mac and all them are friends. My daughter and everything are friends now. I won't let her in here either. She came in and I blocked her. And the other two, you know who they are, blocked. They're blocked already. I'm thinking of blocking Asti too. His mouth is filthy. I can't see how people could have gutter mouths. But we didn't do bad. Even though I had like 1 or 2 people all night, we still had somebody here. So, ouch! Do you know who the other 2 I got blocked then? Anita's allowed to come in. Her husband Wayne's allowed in. But not those other 2. They had me on their stream, and because I like to be friends with everybody. Do you know who the other 2 are? Anita Wheeler, she's allowed in here. And so is Wayne, her husband. They're allowed to be here. But not that one other one, those other 2. You knew who I'm talking about too. They're coming to trim you, huh? Okay. Well, when she comes in, you'll see her. It's Anita something. I can't remember the name of it. But you know how they watch. Surprised J-Mac wasn't here tonight. Maybe tomorrow we'll post it early. I'll post it to stream for 10 o'clock. Well, I can call you through Facebook Messenger. Okay, I'll give you mine too. I have to let Dawn know first. I get under them. I'm writing down little things that I want to do. Like I told you about the words that can't be said. Time out only. And drop, have mods drop links, even of the people that are great. Drop their links too. We gotta let the other mods know all this too. And I gotta try to get my laptop hooked up too, so I gotta work on that. But I want to get me a cork board for my room. What else? Other things that I want to get my shelves up. I want to paint first. Okay, I'm gonna get off here anyways. Alright? If I don't tonight, I'll let you know, okay? Alright. Bye. Who is the one that's left here? I'm staying until 3 o'clock, but... Okay. Alright. Your phone actually talks to you? Almost done. Wolfie out. Bye, Wolfie. Give her hugs and kisses for me. Wow. I have a tablet too, but I don't know where it's at. It's back behind me in that mess somewhere. Like, I really tore up this room. You gonna paint it? I can't wait to see it. Does she like climbing the stairs to the apartment? Just sitting here thinking what to write down. Alright, I'm getting off here.